Okay, so I am recording right now. I just need to start sharing my screen. Okay, so do you remember yesterday we started reading this book called The Footprint?
Yeah.
You remember? Okay. Do you remember what happened in the story?
They found a footprint, and they thought it might be a dinosaur print.
Yeah, they did. They did. And who are you talking about? What are the characters' names? Do you remember?
Yeah.
So what are their names?
There was Jared and
Do you remember the girl's name?
I forgot it.
That's okay. That's okay. So it starts with an A. Do you remember?
Angie?
Yeah,
Angie?
yeah, perfect. Yep. So Jared and Angie. So how did they get to the beach? Or like why did they go to the beach?
Because they were bored.
Yeah, they were bored on the couch. Right. Okay, perfect. Awesome. So let me share my screen here again. Okay, so we left off on page 12. So I'm gonna get over there. So we're gonna flip through the rest of the book, and I want you to make predictions of what might happen next in the story. So this is where we left off.
Mm-hmm.
So based on the pictures, I'm gonna flip through here. What do you think might happen?
They found out what print it was.
Yep. So what do you think the print was?
It was one of the scuba diving slipper thing.
Yeah, like one of the fins. Okay, yeah, that's a great prediction. Okay, so yeah, because why? So they thought that it was a bird at first, but you're thinking that it turned out to be a fin. Why do you think that they would think that a fin is like a bird's foot?
Because they're both webbed.
Yeah, exactly. Perfect. Okay, so we are going to keep reading the story. All right, so now that we read the second half of the footprint, I'm going to ask you a couple questions.
Okay.
So we're going to do our flashcards again. So
Okay.
the first one is who. So who are the two main characters in this story?
Jared and Angie.
Perfect. All right. Next. What did the main characters find in this story?
A footprint.
Yes, and where did they find it?
At the creek.
Yep, perfect. Okay, so where did the two main characters go to research about the footprint?
The library.
Yes, perfect. Okay, when? So when did they find out what actually made the footprint?
At the end of the story.
Yep, and who made the footprint?
Benjamin.
Yep, and what was the footprint?
A swimming flipper.
Yep, absolutely. Okay, so why were the main characters on the beach in the first place?
Because they were bored.
Mm-hmm. That's right. Good job. Okay, so last question is how. So how did the story begin?
They were bored on the couch, so they went to the creek and they found a footprint.
Yeah, and how did the story end?
They found out what the footprint was.
Absolutely. That was fantastic. Good job, Jessa. Okay. All right. That was great. Thank you so much, Jessa.